Howdy, folks. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. This is going to be a review on the Siegfried. Not as in the doctor, but the actual cruiser. I got this in the Research Bureau, and I got it via all the crates I bought and got for Christmas. So I had a bunch of resource credits. So I got this, the Ohio and whatnot. Research Bureau credits, sorry. What do I think overall? She's actually pretty good. Struggled in some of the game modes with this boat in particular. Some are just not worth it because they're so, like co-op for instance is so fast when I test the boat. The game's over in 10 minutes, so you might get 30, 40,000 damage by the time you get in the game. It's not that great. AP is pretty darn deadly to most things, including battleships, especially lower tier and mid tier. She does have phenomenal armor for a cruiser, I'll give it that. And I know in the past, people do spec it for a secondary build. I've been told that. I don't know why I don't personally. But, we'll get into it and jump in and find out. And I'll go through the ship. And I'll tell you what's good and bad, what game modes work. But, like I said, let's jump into it. Let's go to armor layout right off the bat. 27 mil, which is fantastic. Look at the size, 190 mil. That's pretty good. It's decent for a cruiser, especially at tier 9. You do have casemate. You do have protection for a turtleback armor type design. And, of course, citadels in the middle. And it's not exactly high in the water, which is not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad either. I like it so far. Survivability, decent at 66,000, and torpedo protection at 37 is pretty good. I have to give it credit. Now, here's a shtick. She's got 3x2, 380 millimeter guns. Now, 26-second reload. Turret traverse, I got it down to 26.1. I also did the mod, so it gives me 23, almost 24 kilometer range. And with a spotter plane, I'm well over almost 30 kilometers. It's great, or 29 kilometers. 34% fire chance, and will penetrate 95 mil. The secondaries are basically you have an Atlanta with you, which is fantastic. 3.4 seconds reload, only 5% fire chance, but will penetrate 32 mil. So this thing just goes bang, 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 bang at 8.3 kilometers. Torpedoes, she's got 2 tubes, 4 torps each tube, 90-second reload, which is decent, only 6 kilometer range. They do almost 14,000 damage, and they're 65 knots. Now they are detectable at 1.3 kilometers. Airstrike, 30 seconds. Thank you, Wargaming. It's not too bad. Get 2 drops to it. Complaint I have really, it should be 9 kilometers, not 7 in my opinion. Hey, defense, yeah, whatever. So, speed, 35.2, it's kind of mid, it's not great. Rudder shift time is terrible on this boat. So remember that, you might want to take the modification, but I'll get to that a bit later. Concealment, 11.9, it's a bit high in my opinion. Penalty firing your guns and main smoke, 13.8, which is terrible as far as I'm concerned. And of course, detectability by air is 8.7. So, first half of the game, don't be brawling in. Okay, main armor modification, you guys know I take that. I did take the upgrade to Hydro. It seemed like the most logical thing for me to do at 20%. I did take main battery modification because the turret traverse on this is slow and I do like to brawl. I did take damage control to reduce fires and floods because you're going to get hit. You want to maybe take rudder shift because it's terrible, but just watch your rudder. I did take concealment as I always do. And of course, I took the gunfire for an extra 16% range modification. There's my flags. And one here I want to show you there's a Hydro one there. Take that one because it'll help out. Now, I took Hydro here, but you can take defensive AA. I don't. Hydro is 6 and 4. It's fantastic. It's like a mini radar. Now, I took spotter plane because I want more shooting. I don't really care about the fighter plane. The heal on the boat's fantastic. And by the way, I forgot to go back. Damage control once every 57 seconds. So it's really good for a cruiser. Exterior, I take normal camo, but I do like what the art department does. They just sell this game so well. So let's go into luncheons. So I did take grease the gears for me. That's important to me because the turret traverse is slow. I did take gun feeder because I do want to switch between HE and AP as much as humanly possible. Adrenaline rush, you guys know that. Sorry, I kind of boosted up. I take pretty target, see how many people are targeting me. I do take an extra heavy AP shell. The extra 5% does actually help this boat a lot, especially against heavy cruisers and battleships. I take superintendent because I want more charges of everything. I do take a concealment expert, and of course I take RPF because I want to see where all those pesky destroyers and submarines are, especially if they're on the surface or at periscope depth. Alright, so what's overall about the game mode? I'm just going to get out the bat. If you're playing in random battles, it's actually quite good. I mean, it holds its own, I would say, in random battles. Again, play the flank. This is asymmetrical. Yeah, it's asymmetrical. So, play the flank. I had a fan actually recognize me, so if you look at chat. So, anyway, I'm saying hello to everybody. Yeah, I would say recommend go to the flanks and stay away. Don't push the first half of the game if you can. Make sure you're angled correctly. Angle is the best thing. I've had 16-inch shells and 18-inch shells hit this thing, and I've got them to sometimes deflect and whatnot. Angling's everything to the case. You want to do asymmetrical, or it's fantastic. Operations, it's fantastic, as always. The new operation mode is still fantastic as well. The Admiral, I can't remember what it's called now, I apologize. Co-op is about the 1 week thing I'll say, because quite frankly the matches are over. If you like co-op, it's a good boat. You're not going to have any problem with the bots at all. And like I said, it's fantastic. I do like the boat. If I had to give it a, out of a 5 being the top one and 0 being 0, I'd probably give it a 4. Maybe 3.5, 4. I like it. I think it's a good boat. It holds its own. I can't really say too much negative about it. I mean, when I'm playing in the bots, I get kind of cocky. Actually, I went and pretended this was a destroyer and actually start torpedoing boats. Why? Because I can. I don't care. They're bots. I would not do that quite in randoms, but I have in one game where it's coming down to the wire. I went between 2 battleships and torped them and killed them. I got killed in the process, but we won the game. Overall, I like the boat. Let me know if you guys have this boat down in the comments, because I think it's kind of important. And I'm going to keep dragging this on, I'm going to actually citadel this boat, I think, here, the Richelieu, the battleship. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you like it, because so far I'm liking it, and I have nothing wrong to say about it. So, as always, we're going to wait for this, because I want you to see this. I think this is the one where I actually do it. Yep, Citadel. That extra AP actually helps in the captain skill. So as always, take care, stay safe, wish you all the best, and bye for now.